Hi everybody, welcome to this part of the Voice to Cash training. So in this curriculum, we're going to be taking the 3 reasons why you're finding it difficult to sell your voiceovers and your creativity. I have put out everything that you need to know right here on my notepad, and I'm going to be sharing with you. What is voiceover? You know, this word voiceover, seems like a very big word, like, oh my god, voiceover. Another thing that I've really observed with a lot of Nigerians is that they see voiceover artists as gods. I need you to, yes, I want them to see you as God. I want them to see you as someone big. But before that, before you get to that point, I want you to realize that voiceover artists are not gods. They just have a voice and they are putting it over something. So what is voiceover? Voiceover is you putting a voice over something, and that voice can be any voice at all. It means that if a dog is barking, I know we can't necessarily call what comes out of a dog's mouth voice, but if a dog is barking, what if that dog's back is put over something, that can be described as a voiceover. So it's just like voice over a video, voice over something. That's really what voiceover is about. Meaning that if you have a voice, you're good to go. That's why I say anybody at all can do voiceover. I have a friend who recently came back from China. There's a way he speaks. So he came back with an accent. I don't know. People that travel abroad, they'll come back with not just goodies, they always come back with an accent. So he came back with one kind of accent, and there's something he always says. So whenever I say something to him that he doesn't understand, he will be like, what do you even mean? What do you, normal Nigerian thing that someone will say, what do you mean? So he would say, what do you even mean? And he says it so, like, he says it consistently, like every single time he has to say, what do you mean? He says, what do you even mean? So I told him one day, I said, this your voice, you're just wasting it here. You can actually use it to make money. So here, as I'm saying, what do you even mean? He's not a sweetie for body. So if you can carry that particular line and let people see the value in it, like, oh, if I put in your ad, or if I put into something for you and I say, what do you even mean? And this is what it's going to bring for you. People are going to pay for it. So that it's as simple as that. I'm going to be sharing with you 3 reasons. I have outlined it here, why people are not paying you for your voiceovers and people are not paying you for your creative skill. Number 1 is that you've not been able to find the peculiarity in your voice and your creativity. Like, a lot of people feel, yes, I said it is just voice over something. But just because it is voice over something doesn't mean that people are just going to pay you. Like, if it was just voice over something, and this is also to you, that you are an aspiring voiceover artist, or maybe you've been doing voiceovers before, people don't pay for voices. Because if they pay for voices, they can call anybody to do their voiceover. It means that they can call their neighbor and say, oh yeah, come and put your voice over this. No, that's not what people pay for. People pay for the peculiarity of your voice. Now, here's where you need to really go deep down into peculiarity. Peculiarity doesn't mean, oh, when she wants to do voiceover, she does the voiceover like this. Do business globally with Nexigo. Imagine having a platform that helps you set up your online store. Now, when I say that, everybody say, wow, she's speaking like Oyibo. Oh my God, hey, my voice is not like that, so I will not be able to do voiceover. No, that doesn't mean that your voice is peculiar, because anyone that has an accent, or anyone that has practiced the British accent or the American accent can do that voiceover. So what happens to the person that has a very strong Hausa accent? What happens to the person that says 14 as 14, or how the Hausas will say it? What happens to the Igbo person that would pronounce 13 as 13? Does it mean that they don't have peculiarity in their voice? Absolutely not. Now, people do not pay me for my voiceovers because I speak fluently. Yes, that's an add-on, but part of my peculiarity is that there's this kind of vibe my voice has. that your own voice may not have. And there's something in that your voice that I don't have. I'll play a voiceover now and you observe some of the peculiarity in my voice.
Are you tired of the hustle and bustle of Nsukka's marketplaces? Stressful indeed. Are you constantly searching from one point of the market to another point for your basic needs?
Oh no!
Get everything you need in one place when you shop at Mekasin Shopping Mall right here in Nsukka.
Wow, amazing!
At Mekasin Shopping Mall, we cater to all your needs, offering a wide range of products, including food products, skincare products, quality perfumes and wines, cleaning products, stationery, beverages, and much more. Shop with us today and enjoy quality products at affordable prices, convenient shopping experience, exclusive offers, including seasonal discounts and promotions.
Yes!
Visit us today at Mekasin Shopping Mall, located at Odenigbo Road, opposite St. Paul Anglican Cathedral Church, Nsukka, Enugu State. And shop easy.
Did you hear that? Now, if you heard that particular voiceover video, you would notice that there were a lot of add-ons. So you hear things like, amazing, wow, like in between my voice. Those things, I don't think about it. It just comes. There's something unique in your voice that you may not have been able to find out because you've not practiced enough. So I've been doing voiceovers for a while and I discovered that there's a kind of vibe that I have. So you see a lot of my customers come to me and be like, oh, hi Zoe, want to do a voiceover? Please, oh, all those your fizzy things I used to do, put it in it. So I already know what they're trying to achieve. They can't even place it. There's a vibe around this lady's voiceover that I just like. And I know it's, do you understand? So when they say, oh, I need a voiceover that has a fizzy, that has all those things that you do, I automatically know exactly what they're talking about. Do you understand? One of the things I say when I'm marketing the voice to cash training is that I need abnormal voices to even come as my students. I need people that have abnormal voices to be my students. Because if you have an abnormal voice, it stands you out. Second reason why you're finding it difficult to sell your voiceovers is that you don't see your voiceovers or selling your creativity as a real business. One of the things that you should not do is that you don't want to call your voiceovers or your creative skill a side hustle. Let's go deep into it for a minute. Nothing can give you wealth if you don't take it seriously. How many side hustles have blown up? I've just been doing voiceovers now for 3-4 years. But you know about me right now. And that's because I took it as a real business. And if you take your voiceovers and creative skill as a real business, you will definitely make money from it. That's why skit makers are making money from their creative skill. You see, one of the misconceptions of all those skit makers is that you feel like they just woke up one day, they started doing all those skits, and then a miracle happened and it blew up. No. It's all planned. They knew exactly where they were going to. They knew that, oh, at this point, I'm going to start taking influencing jobs. Oh, at this point, I'm going to be the face of some brands. It's all a business, okay? We're going to get to the business part of it, but take your voiceovers more seriously than you take a side hustle. Don't even call it a side hustle. I don't want to hear you call it a side hustle. If not, I'll visit you in your dream. Number 3 reason why you may find it difficult to sell your voiceovers and creativity is that you don't know how to run a business. If you know the simple steps of running a business, you would be able to make money from selling your voiceovers. Now, let me explain. If I needed to make money today and I wanted to start a cleaning business, I know that there are 3 steps to take. Number 1 step is to generate leads, especially when you're doing business online. Number 1 step is to generate leads. Number 2 step is to nurture those leads, get them to know more about you. And then number 3 is to get them to buy from you. Okay? So if I wanted to start a business today, I wanted to make some money today. I have someone that comes clean my house. I could go to, and I live in an estate. I can go to my neighbors' houses. Like this estate now has maybe over 50 houses. And I knock on all these 50 houses door and say, hello, good day, ma'am. My name is Zoe. I came to ask you if you would like us to come clean your house every Saturday morning. Just tell them about what I do. And then I prefer a solution like, oh, it will give you time to rest on Saturday. You don't need to do much. You wash the clothes, wash all your children's clothes, mop everywhere. And because there's Harmattan this period, you know, everything is just going to be sparkling clean instead of dust everywhere, to avoid your children from falling sick. You know, they would reason it and be like, it's true, let's, you know, give her the job. So what I've done at that time is that I have done lead generation. If I go to 50 people's houses, of course, there's no way 50 people would agree. But trust me, if I come to your house and you live in my estate and you have the money to pay, and I tell you, give you a solution that you've been looking for, you definitely would want to pay for it. So if you don't know how to do business, to be honest, you will find it very, very, very difficult to sell your voiceovers and your creativity. That's it for this particular part of the training. See you in the next part.